because you're a hot chick. I gotta tell you, I love these fucking boots. Oh, right, you're engaged now? I feel like I know you a little bit, and I'm glad I got you. Shaking? I hope you're not mad at me that we had a tiff. No?
I have a whole beginning business to do with you guys, but I just want to say right off the bat, the audacity, Stefan, of you to email anyone, oh my God, fuck you for making me watch this. Hey, Stefan, quick question. Who is Joey's World Tour?
Okay, well, I just want to say something. A couple things about Joey. He's basically retired now, but he also, this is actually big Joey news. Do
you know if he's dead?
No. He's definitely not dead because I get cameos from him like once a month. But I
have news about Cameo, Stefan, just really quickly.
Okay.
This is really depressing, but Cameo has like introduced like a point system. Like if you order cameos, you get points.
Is it Cameo Coin or
something like that? And then you can use them on future cameos. And I guess they made it retroactive.
I saw how much.
So they sent me an email this morning being like, "You have $65 you can spend."
Yeah, that's 3 Joey cameos. He's cheap.
I was like, now. "Oh no!" How?
I talked to JF about like.
JF is referring to Jesse Farrar, one of the Go Off Kings, along with Stefan, as well as one of the hosts of Your Kickstarter Sucks.
Because, again, Joey has basically... he has not made a full YouTube video in over a year now. He lives in... he moved to Tennessee. He left California. It was too woke for him. I mean, that is legitimately probably... If you asked him why he left, that would be why he left. And I've talked to JF. I was like, we should just like put this in like the Go Off Kings budget and once a month get a cameo from him and just, it's like our private Joey videos basically. Like he's $28. It's like, that's worth it, I think.
Oh, that's definitely worth it.
But now, the big Joey news is that.
Do you think the feds might crack down on you if you put in your taxes Joey's World Tour cameo?
I don't know how specific we need to get in our taxes for that. But,
I mean, if they audit you, they get very specific.
Well, yeah. I mean, we would just say like, look, we showed him on the channel. This is for work. I was looking for his TikTok the other day because he does occasionally post TikToks, and I went to the URL and it didn't show up, and I was like, oh my God, did he delete his TikTok? No, he has rebranded his TikTok in advance of, I guess, whatever he has planned as Joey's Cooks Italia. So I think he is maybe thinking about rebranding to like a serious like cooking TikTok channel. And his strategy for that is to just rename his channel and then change nothing else about it. Because all the old videos where he's eating like poop in his car are still up there.
So for the listener, this is Joey's World Tour was a YouTube food reviewer who was disgusting, and also
he was on Tosh.0 for like eating like raw meat and stuff. And
he reminds me of there was another food reviewer who was famous online because he was always like cooking his chicken way underdone and like making the most disgusting looking food of all time. And Joey is also Italian.
I don't know if he is. His name is Joseph Hernandez.
Okay, I mean there is a lot of Italian Latino crossover in Southern California.
I could see, but he's never really mentioned his Italian heritage at all before this. So I don't know.
Cooks Italia. I mean, but this is the thing. It's like there is a certain type of guy on YouTube where you go, are they Italian or are they Latino? And after you watch like a dozen videos, you're like, it's clearly the same. It could honestly
be anything.
Yeah, Will, that's mostly what he's focused on when he's watching internet videos is what race is this?
Yeah.
Just those two, because I'm always curious what they're going to be cooking. Sometimes they'll be like, I've made some wonderful carne asada. And then they're like, hey, look at this bolognese I've made. And I'm like, which one are you there?
You gotta pick a side. Yeah.
Which one do you have the racial expertise in? I believe in genetic expertise in cuisine.
But the thing with Joey is that
I'm a racial essentialist when it comes to food.
I said when we've had you on Blocked Party and I show you a Joey video, it's like the video is like 8 minutes long tops, right? And like also Joey, it's like just Joey in the video, so I don't have to watch him interact with anyone, especially someone like 40 years younger than him or whatever.
Okay. So now I have some questions just to open things. I'm going to get each of you can answer one after the other.
Sure.
First question. So this is, of course, I had you guys watch episode 4 of Club Random.
This is only the fourth episode of it.
It seems like it seems like he's been going for like hundreds of episodes at this point.
This is an old. This is an old. This is from.
Oh no, I just mean like the chemistry on the episode. I was like, oh, he's been doing this.
Okay,
he's a pro.
So first question.
Yeah.
Which of the following words, pick one word, would you say most accurately describes this episode of Club Random? 1, comforting. 2, humorous. 3, quirky. 4, edgy. 5, sinister. 6, criminal.
Oh, it's got to be 6, I think. I mean, there were points where I just like had to. I have like the 2 monitors set up, and I had it on one monitor, and I was just like looking away. I was just listening. I was like, I can't see. Like I can. Just the audio alone is bad enough, and I can hear that he's like touching her leg or whatever in just the audio alone, and I don't want to look over there and have to see that. You know, I would say 6 for sure.
John,
it's hard to say it's criminal, other than the set of the show is so bad that if you were told this was like an Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt situation where he had Bella Thorne locked in his basement and was just doing podcast episodes with her every day as punishment, I could believe that. But no, unfortunately, I as much as I hate this and Bill Maher, I will have to settle at sinister and not criminal. I believe.
Okay, so we've got 6 criminal and 5 sinister. In your opinion, how would you guess Bella Thorne would describe her experience of being on Club Random? Now just pick one of these. 1, very pleasant. 2, pleasant. 3, mediocre. 4, unpleasant. 5, deeply unpleasant. 6, genuinely like really bad.
I mean, I gotta go 6 again, I think.
Okay, weirdly, I feel like Bella Thorne is like a PR, like she's obviously very good at manipulating her image in the public. She's got like 24 million Instagram followers. And I know that this did get a lot of attention in the wake of it happening. So I'm going to say that she actually said that it was pleasant.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. So we've got genuinely like really bad and pleasant. Next question. Did this episode 1 improve your opinion of smoking marijuana? 2, worsen your opinion of smoking marijuana? 3, not impact your opinion of smoking marijuana?
I occasionally, I don't drink anymore. I do occasionally smoke weed, and I think I have to stop. I can't do it anymore.
So 2, worsen your opinion of smoking marijuana.
Oh my God. It like they made smoking pot look like the fucking uncoolest thing in the world. Like it's so crazy how it like I hate weed now. I never want to smoke again. Is that what?
But Stefan, do you roll your joints erotically? I think that.
Okay, hold on, please. No specifics. No specifics yet. John?
Well, I mean, I think everybody who smokes weed is a lesser person.
Right.
That's
noted teetotaler John Cullen.
Yeah, and I agree with John now after watching this.
Yeah.
So.
No?
Second, penultimate question. Was there a part of this episode of Club Random that you enjoyed?
Yes. When Bella Thorne pushed back on him making trans jokes.
Okay. Final question. What do you think it is that I find so interesting about this episode of Club Random? I guess not interesting, but compelling.
That this man has not been beaten to death for speaking in public. Just the audacity of this person to keep existing in their current state.
All right, I'll tell you. 1, he starts off so horny, and then he has to back off because he has made her cry. 2, he is so bad at conversation.
Yeah, to the point where I'm like yearning for an autistic person to break in and start a conversation.
He's not listening at all. Like just his interests. This is the 4th episode, and they kept making them. The fact that it's still up, and as I stated before, I need to know if other people find this as shocking as I do. So I do have some theories as to why they would put this out. My first theory I floated was that it's elder abuse and someone is taking advantage of him monetarily. Like they just don't give a fuck how bad he looks in this episode. Because there's a part when he's grabbing her hand and like going through her rings, the camera like when he grabs her boots, the camera zooms in on him doing that. Like, and I'm like, oh, they just don't care. They're just fiscally taking care of this guy. I decided each episode I'm going to have a new theory as to why they put this out and have kept this up. This one is, so they mentioned that this episode was recorded after the Freddie Gibbs episode, but it came out before the Freddie Gibbs episode. And I think they put this one out early because they wanted to establish such a horrifying precedent that no matter what he did afterwards, it would not seem, they'd be like, well, at least he's not doing the Bella Thorne shit on this episode.
I think you're giving him way too much credit.
That's just a theory.
I think. Oh, do you have another theory?
No.
Okay.
Next episode, I will have a new theory as to why they would put this out.
I see.
Because it is like, I do find it deeply incriminating. Like, it's like this is the kind of thing you put out. This is an October surprise. Like, this is what you put out to kill someone's political campaign. Is they were like, look at when he was hosting this podcast, they never put this episode out. But they put it out and have left it up.
But I think the viewers, aside from the people that you're torturing by having on this podcast,
okay,
the rest of the
I don't
viewers,
know about torturing.
I think the rest of the viewers,
it's exposing people to culture.
Oh yes, you know what? Now that you put it that way, yes. I would say the vast majority of viewers are people that think he is smart and interesting and charming, and so they're not seeing things that you and I are seeing because they have dents in their heads. They're not they're medically unsound people.
Yeah, they were birthed by forceps. People's opinions of this show it's like if you go in the comments, it's a lot of people being like, wow, it's so cool how Bill has people on the show to interview him. Like, that's a comment on every single episode of Club Random. So I don't think I don't know who's still watching it. So let's get to, it's a little different for me generally. I'm going to let the guest drive the conversation. So if you want to go through your notes, however you want to talk, I do have notes of my own. Okay. As I said, I would never make a guest do something I wouldn't be willing to do. So I watched it again. This is my fourth time, this is my fourth time viewing this.
I'm so concerned, Will. I'm so worried for your well-being. So now I am curious now to find out what things stuck in your head, what parts you felt were worth making note of. A few things. I think that the one thing that keeps coming up again and again and again is him saying, well, your generation, this and this. And it fills me with such anger when anyone in his generation does this, because they're so far fucking off. This man is so coddled and so in his fucking bubble. He said, your generation doesn't know anything. This was like right up top when she was talking about, with the anxiety. And she was like, I see my therapist, I have anxiety. First of all, I'm going to say this fucking idiot, I don't think he even clocked that he did this. At the beginning, he said psychiatrists are the craziest people you could ever meet. They're the worst group of people in the world. And he conflated psychiatrists and therapists. Psychiatrists. Yes.
He doesn't know the difference.
He doesn't know the difference. He later then says, I would make an excellent psychiatrist.
Yes.
First of all, you don't even listen to anyone, but you just said that they're the worst people alive. and on that point, I do agree.
Yeah, he specifically emphasizes that they are some of the craziest people themselves, which is, it's like, that's like a bumper sticker. Like,
yeah,
I'd be a therapist. I can't even think of what it would be.
It's hard to come up with boomer bumper stickers. It's really tough.
It's because my brain immediately goes to I still miss my ex, but my aim is improving.
Oh,
and that's because
hardy. Yeah.
I always like to think of there being a third line of it being I still miss my ex, but my aim is improving. My aim is to become a better romantic partner.
Imagine if you saw that in the United States. So he says, what are you anxious about? He's like, your generation and their anxiety, which immediately I was like, your generation is filled with anxiety. They just didn't put a name to it and they didn't treat it. They got fucking blackout drunk and beat their wives. That's what you guys did. But he was like, he said, I wish I had written down the exact quote because it was so fucking infuriating. He goes, what do you have to be anxious about? You don't know anything. I know everything.
Yes.
I know things. Bill, what the fuck do you know?
So he follows the news, you know? And
I don't
kids
have
today
access to
don't.
that. That's something I've never heard of.
No?
But I thought it was kind of funny when she was like, my group of friends is just so hippie. You know how sometimes in groups of friends, people will like tease each other? We don't do that. If someone does that, you're out. I'm like, that's like a really important part of being friends with someone. Like your group of friends seems like horrible. So unfun.
Yeah, or they're just like really... Yeah, when she says that, it's funny. You're the first person to bring that up.
I just feel like there's a lot of people. It's like there's a lot of people everywhere, but especially in LA, a lot of people who are the sort of like woo-woo people who are so obsessed with positive energy that they have the most insane surface level friendships.
And they're actually very like nasty and very quick to excommunicate
and
people
they're
from
all
the
also
group.
kind of sociopaths. But there's this like surface level like, no, we're all positive energy. But it's like scary and bad, you know? So that was very that. When she wouldn't smoke was he smoking a joint or a clove cigarette?
Okay. So the clove cigarette thing is, I didn't understand. He is smoking a joint, but he calls them clove cigarettes. I don't think he does anymore. The episode he did with Jeff Ross, post accusation, I believe, post incredibly thoroughly well documented accusation. He's like, Jeff Ross is like, yeah, you're smoking weed, and Bill Maher goes, it's not weed. It's a clove cigarette.
Okay, that must be something with sponsors
well, he's
or
like,
something.
Because in
legalities.
some states it's not legal yet. So I think in his brain he was like, what if I go to Texas and they're like, hey, you smoked weed in California. You're going to jail. That's genuinely why he calls them clove cigarettes.
Okay, well, that's very funny. I was like, when she was like, no, I am kind of obsessed with rolling my own. So I have my Tupperware here.
Mm-hmm.
It's like super weird, but I was like, smart girl. So, do not. And she said no to him giving her a drink. And I was like, smart.
I brought a friend along to watch my drink while I'm in the bathroom.
It's like you're using your brain, Bella. That's very good.
See, this is the great perspective of a young woman. I mean, I'm exaggerating a little. You're like 41, but it's young to me.
Basically. Basically, you were at my last birthday party, you know. Okay, and then I was like, when she didn't know the word taper, I was like, oh.
She didn't know the word taper?
No, she was like, you know how they're like always that shape where it's like a little wider on one end and then like it gets thinner as it goes down to like the other end. But then no one ever said the word taper.
Okay, all right.
I was just kind of like, it tapers.
It bothered me. I was a little sad that they didn't have any, like, you know, it's like, I've heard people be like, I rolled up a fucking baseball bat, dude. Like, that's like Western Canada. That's horrific Western Canada lingo. To be like, we fucking smoked a baseball bat last night, bro. But it feels like that this is the part of weed culture they're both missing. They don't have any of the incredibly stupid terms.
Yeah.
That, like, I feel like was normal to grow up with. Mm-hmm. Like, no.
Oh, I also was looking at her Instagram and she has like 3 businesses in her bio, but not this forbidden flower or whatever it's called. So that's done. But the way he was.
Sounds like a lesbian bar, forbidden flower. It just makes you think of the ruby fruit.
It really, yeah.
Dude, if I'm not a woman, I'm not gay, but I know if I was a lesbian and somebody's like, do you want to go to the ruby fruit? I'd be like, fuck off.
Well, they probably wanted to call it forbidden flower and it was trademarked because of this fucking company and they probably have the trademark locked down for like 10 more years. when he was oohing and awing over her glassware from her company.
Yeah, did you think that was sincere?
And then he's like, if you're listening to this while walking your dog, you're really missing out on seeing this beautiful ashtray.
It's extra funny considering you can't see it because it's lit so poorly.
And it's also like, it's ugly. It's just that very 90s, like, rainbow illusion type like glass. And then she's like, yeah, these canisters, people like to collect them. It's like, no, they don't. no, they don't.
But could you believe that is perhaps, she does know, like, that is perhaps the interest of, like, the idle rich?
Yes.
Like, it is possible that amongst her circle of people where it's like they're so desperate for, like, something that they're like, I collect.
Okay. Yes, but I think she might occupy a weird space where, like, obviously she has rich friends, some famous friends, but she's not, like, I don't think she's that, like, respected by her peers, you know?
I truly don't know what the idea of her would be within the industry. I mean, I would be terrified to be her within the industry. Like, simply because of, I cannot imagine. I mean, you watch this and you go, how is she treated in, like, meetings?
Well, I want to look this up before I say it in case I'm wrong. But
did it not
she and Zendaya were on the same show. They started on the same show.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I think for a long time, she was the one being positioned as, like, the breakout. She's going to be the big star. She's going to be the big movie star.
And that's what happened. It's crazy.
And it doesn't. Now she's kind of like the most famous person in Hollywood. And it just, like, flopped. But then, you know, he's okay. Anyways, the glassware, I felt like he was like, that's his. I think he was like, okay, that's me paying the toll to now be able to go immediately into. So you're kind of lionized in Hollywood as a sex symbol. Is that hard to live up to? You're just, it was, he said something was erotic. He said one of the things was erotic. The glassware was erotic.
It was the way she described the joint she was rolling, which is funny because she's like, yeah, like thin at the tip and then gets wider. And he's like, that's so erotic. And it's like, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
What kind of a weird dick are you thinking of?
No?
When you see Bill Maher, do you
worry
worry or have a moment where you're like, that could have been me? Not like the money and like the fame, but like the desperation.
There's just something going on with him that is truly, that's why the anxiety thing really is kind of fascinating to me, because I think it is something deeply psychological, like with going on with him where, yeah, exactly. A lot of that stuff I've also truly do agree with about, you know, he's alone, he's not going to have kids, blah, blah, like that stuff I subscribe to. I would be very, very surprised if it changed throughout my life. But it's just like the attitude of it. I mean, it's the same with atheism. Like he kind of ruined atheism, which is kind of crazy. And now I'm like, I don't even know if he's
he's not. He's agnostic.
He's agnostic
yes.
now. Okay, right. Okay. So yeah. So even that is like weird now. I mean, yeah. That basically that's. We'll go with that.
Okay. So, but do you think, like, is there any part of watching this that kind of chills you to the bone where you're like, I could have ended up like this guy?
Yeah, I guess.
Still this age, and you're still like going to like a bar by UCLA.
Sure, okay, that a little bit I can see. And there have even been times where there was one time where, like, where I live, this used to be a very vibrant, multiple bars on the street. The big one closed down. So
it's crazy that the only one that's left is the one that is famous for people getting roofied.
So
how is that the only one?
So there was one night where I wanted a nightcap, and it wasn't even that late. It was like literally 12:15. I think I had done the Chatterbox show or the Chatterbox mic. I had some energy. I wanted a drink before I went to bed, and the only place to go was Tenants of the Trees. Mm-hmm. It was the only place open after midnight, and I went, and it was just so. I paid like $18 for some drink, roofied myself. No, and then I literally
drove home. You had a real Gary Busey night.
I literally
That's my Bill Maher joke of the episode. A hip reference everybody loves and knows.
Oh man. So then I'm just there and I'm just having this drink and like smoking a cigarette. And I'm just like, I'm literally like watching young people drunk fall down.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, yeah, I guess this is sort of sad. But yeah, so that was sort of, I kind of immediately. But here's the other thing about him though is that I'm like just specifically think about the way he dresses and like, sure, I don't dress exactly the same way I used to dress, but it's like. I don't think I'm ever going to put on like an Ed Hardy shirt. Or like, there's sometimes where I'm like, did you shop at literally like what's the place called Spencer's? Did you get like a Dragon Ball Z like the
like oversized bowling?
Yeah, do you work
shirts?
at GameStop? Like, what's going on?
One of his HBO specials, he
Yes.
does in an Ed Hardy shirt.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it when I saw that.
Yeah.
And he was well into his 50s
Yeah.
at that point. A few nights ago, I was like, I'm going to stop at 4100 and have one drink.
Oh,
it's like a
God.
Thursday night. A line around
Yeah.
the block.
Yeah, you can't even go to 4100 anymore.
I
Which is also like fine. I don't miss it that much, but you know that location is great, and it's just funny. It is, you know, there've been a couple places like that. I went to 4100, and I guess it's turned into like a lesbian pool bar thing, which is totally fine. But I just remember talking to whoever I was with. I think I was on like the worst date of my life or something, and but I was talking about seeing some movie, and I'm just talking like less like even this, like lower volume about whatever it was. And then this one girl just goes, I haven't seen it yet. Like, she's like way over there. I'm like, well, that's not how that works. That's not a spoiler. She's like, don't spoil. I'm like, well, that's not a spoiler. You're eavesdropping on me. She got really mad. I was like, all right, I'm just going to go. But I literally left. But yeah, there's a lot of that happened. But I mean, I saw that actually Tents of the Trees had people, was that literally this morning or was it yesterday? There was a line in the morning.
Oh yeah. I had to go. I had to go drop off a fecal sample from one of my cats
There you go.
a couple days ago.
Yeah. At Tenants of the Trees?
At the vet across the street from it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there was like some pop up because everybody in the vet's office was like, "What's going on out there?"
I apparently it was some kid named Conan Gray, and I looked at the clip of his music, and I was like, "Oh, Twee is back."
Oh God! So, and that's the thing I think is that because Bill Maher talks about how I don't remember what it was, but there was something where he goes, well, now when I go out like to clubs, I go and party with my millennial friends.
Yeah.
And so it's like
So it's like that guy that does the impressions. It's him and what's his name, Daniel something. He was on an episode of Club Random. Oh, you got to see that.
Oh yeah, Matt Friend.
Matt Friend, yeah.
Oh,
when he does
I talked about Matt
when
Friend.
he does the impression of Bill, that's like perfect
and
impression.
He's
He's
as
like,
if
I
I
don't
sound that
hear it.
gay.
Like perfect impression. like spot on, like commendable. Awesome. Like good job. And he's just like, yeah. He's like literally doing it back there.
So your brief notes, I'm curious about because there are a lot of things that come up
Yeah.
a lot that I'm gonna ask you about now. The big one is, what about when, although this did not come up because Emily did the last one, this didn't come up with her either. What about when he grabs her hand and starts going through her rings?
Yeah.
Was that
That's weird too, because that's like, I don't remember seeing that a lot from other episodes with women.
yes.
Like I don't see him like there that was a part that was truly like uncomfortable.
And it zooms in on his hand.
Yeah, and
Like,
his hand looks bad.
As
yeah.
if his editors are like, well, we'll show this
show
to him
the-
later
show
so he
the
can
hand.
see
Yeah.
how bad it got. But it's like, so that did stick out to you as like remarkable.
Yeah, definitely, and odd, and like then he at the end he kind of goes to do it again, or he's the other thing too is that I'm like, dude, you can't handle your fucking weed anymore too. Like he forgets what he's saying, but also just like the way he kind of moves is weird. Like at the end he's like had his hands out to her like open, like he's going for a hug, but he's not getting up. So then he's just like
he goes down on his knee and begs her to say,
to say that she had a good time and that she liked him. Yeah. Now that I've done. No, but